Good afternoon, everybody. At least it is here in Columbus, Ohio. We've hit 50 degrees today. Stuff is finally starting to melt. Doesn't bother me too much. I mean, I figure if it's going to be cold, I would rather have the snow with it than without it. Let's see, what have I been doing? Well, I think you may have already seen this. I really haven't been doing anything for the last couple weeks. My grandson came home with COVID, and right at the exact same time, it may be related, it may not, I don't know. But he came home with COVID, and I ended up getting an inner ear infection, which gave me a really bad case of vertigo. Now, vertigo, if you've never experienced it, my best description for it is you're sitting there and I would turn my head to the left and it would feel like I just drank 9 beers. 2-3 seconds would pass by, I'd be sober again. Turn it back to the right, felt like I drank 9 beers again. Back to completely drunk. Wait 2 or 3 seconds, bam. I would sober right back up. It was the strangest freaking feeling, completely 100% sober. And if you move too fast, you feel like you're drunk. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. I actually had to, I quit driving for a few days. You guys know I pick up my son at night, and I just told him I couldn't do it. There's no way. So far, my grandson, he only had, he had a few days of a real bad sore throat. And then one day, he was actually sick, laid back on the couch, didn't want to get up and do anything. And at 9 years old, that's sick. He didn't bounce like he usually did. But then he started feeling better. And myself, I'm feeling better, thankfully. It was pretty scary, guys, I'll tell you that. I never want to feel that again. As you can see, not much has been happening at all with electronics. I got second to the last job I had. I got these 2 pieces of Cisco equipment. I mean, that was pretty cool. And I've gotten wires and stuff like that. Let me see here. Oh, excuse me. So, probably going to take these in this week. We're still on quarantine. I know a lot of people out there aren't doing it, but I don't want to be responsible for somebody's grandparents dying or something, These right here, these are all, I can't even move it. These are lead aprons. I probably showed you that before. Hard drives. That's it though. I just haven't been able to get out. Not been able to work. We're going back to work in 6 days. And I was surprised. I've got 3 customers that were completely willing to wait, for us to get better or to go through this process. And I've had a few customers that I set up with another guy who is right down the road here. I gave him a few calls. So I got these. They were connected to those sinks out there. The last job I did, and I've been going through them. Figured I'd turn on the camera. You guys hadn't seen anything in a while. So, I know a lot of you guys will take something apart and check it with the magnet as you're going along. But if you've got a lot of stuff to take apart, a good thing to do is to wait till you have everything completely separate and then run through and just grab what doesn't belong. All right. Ow. Get off my magnet. I know that was like super interesting, right? Yeah. And then you can just double check everything. So, nice and easy. And, I mean, it doesn't save you a lot of time, guys. It saves you what? 30 seconds? Maybe a minute from the whole thing. But, you know, those, at the end of the day, if you save 30 seconds here and a minute there, it really matters. Especially if you use that time to do something for yourself. Like, invest in yourself and learn something. Another reason for this video, guys. I am seeking prayers for a friend. One of us, as a matter of fact. He's a scrapper, e-waste guy out of Washington, D.C., I believe. His name's Perry. So if you guys could drop a prayer for him, I'd appreciate it. Nice guy. He's going through some, he's going through some really bad things with his health. He woke up and below the neck was paralyzed. And he's already had a bunch of surgeries. And he's got a lot to go. So, yeah, if you guys can do that, I'd appreciate it. Perry, we're pulling for you, buddy. Check this out. How many of y'all had one of those when you were in school? I still got the power cords. I've tried using them. They didn't work. I've got to get 10 D-size batteries to check it. I just hate the thought of dropping $30 to check something that may not work. But I will, if it works, those things are going for like $100, $120, $130. Just because you can't buy the old systems anymore. I've got a really nice system in the house, but the grandkids are down there playing right now, and I figure if we went inside right now, it'd just be real loud. Oh, what a mess. So you can tell I was organized at the bottom and stacked everything nice and flat up here towards the top, just thrown in piece by piece. Throwing these guys in as gold finger cards. I could probably take them in as telecom, but I just didn't want to mess with it. But that's it, guys. I'm once the weather cleared up a little bit, I decided to get out here, take care of this copper and brass. I've got some here. I've got some more down there. And then I got that. That's just a little bit. I got a nice pile of stainless going right now. I don't even know if I got anything in the brass up there. No. I've already put it all down here. I mean, there's not much here. Maybe, if I'm lucky, 20 pounds. Maybe 30. But, scrapyard's paying pretty good now, I hear. I haven't been in a while. We took a load of shred in right before all the snow hit. As you can see, I've only got like 15, 20 pieces of shred. I had those TVs, took those apart. Dun, 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 dun. I kind of want to do some refining, but not really. I've got to wait. I don't even know. Well, that's a story for another time. Some aluminum bats, anybody? But if you're still here, guys, I want you to take care. You know, if you've got a friend out there you haven't spoken to in a while, you know, you should reach out and say hello. I did today. A friend of mine from high school, it was her birthday today, and I haven't even seen her in probably 28 years, but reached out and talked with her for a little bit. You sick yet? Going so fast? But you guys take care. I hope all of you are doing well and made it through winter okay. Scrapping and refining is upon us. I'll talk to you guys later. Mike's out.